Once upon a time, in the vast ocean, there lived a beautiful fish named Rainbow Fish. He was adorned with shimmering scales of every color imaginable, from the deepest blue to the brightest yellow. But despite his dazzling appearance, Rainbow Fish was lonely. Every day, Rainbow Fish swam through the ocean, admiring the other sea creatures as they played together. But whenever he approached them, they would swim away, leaving him feeling sad and isolated. One day, Rainbow Fish encountered a small, plain fish named Blue. Blue admired Rainbow Fish's sparkling scales and approached him timidly. "Your scales are so beautiful," Blue said. "I wish I had scales like yours." Rainbow Fish felt a twinge of pride at Blue's compliment but remembered how lonely he felt. "Thank you," Rainbow Fish replied. "But having beautiful scales isn't everything. What's most important is being kind and making friends." Blue nodded in agreement and asked, "Do you think you could share one of your scales with me?" Rainbow Fish hesitated. He had never considered giving away his scales before. But as he looked into Blue's earnest eyes, he felt a warmth in his heart. "Of course," Rainbow Fish said, plucking one of his shimmering scales and offering it to Blue. Blue's eyes lit up with joy as he accepted the scale. "Thank you, Rainbow Fish," he exclaimed before darting away to show off his newfound treasure to the other fish. As Rainbow Fish watched Blue swim happily among his friends, he felt a sense of happiness unlike any he had felt before. Giving away his scale had brought him more joy than hoarding them ever had. From that day on, Rainbow Fish decided to share his scales with other fish who admired them. Each time he gave away a scale, he felt a little lighter and a little happier. However, not all the fish in the ocean were pleased with Rainbow Fish's generosity. A group of jealous fish gathered together and whispered among themselves. "Why should Rainbow Fish have all the beauty?" they grumbled. "We deserve some of his scales too." So they devised a plan to confront Rainbow Fish and demand that he share his scales with them. They swam up to Rainbow Fish, their eyes filled with envy and greed. "Why should you be the only one with beautiful scales?" they demanded. "Share them with us, or else." Rainbow Fish was taken aback by their demands. He had never encountered such hostility before. But instead of caving in to their demands, he took a deep breath and spoke calmly. "I'm sorry," Rainbow Fish said, "but I cannot give away my scales to everyone who asks. Each scale is a part of who I am, and I must share them willingly, not out of fear or obligation." The jealous fish were furious at Rainbow Fish's refusal. They bared their teeth and prepared to attack him. But before they could, a voice rang out from the depths of the ocean. "Stop!" it commanded. Everyone turned to see an ancient and wise octopus emerging from the shadows. Her eyes twinkled with wisdom as she addressed the gathered fish. "Rainbow Fish's beauty comes from within," the octopus said. "It is not something to be taken or demanded but to be earned through kindness and generosity. True beauty lies in the way we treat others, not in the things we possess." The jealous fish hung their heads in shame, realizing the error of their ways. Rainbow Fish smiled gratefully at the octopus, thankful for her intervention. From that day on, Rainbow Fish continued to share his scales with those who admired them, but now he did so with a newfound understanding of the true meaning of beauty. And as he swam through the ocean, surrounded by friends old and new, Rainbow Fish knew that he would never be lonely again. For he had discovered that true happiness comes from giving and sharing with others.